Patriots rivals the Bills once again. Home for the Super Bowl. Josh Allen's never been, but he's not bitter. He joined the 6 o'clock Sports Center last night, said he's rooting hard for Sam Darnold since they hang out in the offseason. We know this led to Sean McDermott being fired. Offensive coordinator Joe Brady gets the head coaching job moving forward. Changes in Buffalo. I don't know, could we see Dion Dawkins actually playing center? Highly unlikely, but he did get a chance to snap the ball to Shedeur Sanders amidst all the Pro Bowl festivities yesterday. Hi, Matt.
Yeah, it was one of those days where you look and you're like, Dion Dawkins, he's everywhere.
Yeah.
And he joins us now on SportsCenter. Dion, can you hear us? Are we loud and clear?
Yeah, do we have you?
We are loud and clear.
There he is.
We are loud
And
and
Hannah,
clear.
All right.
importantly, do you hear? Okay, all right.
I see
love
the
it.
backdrop. You guys are vibing great.
You like? Yeah, we are vibing. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous here. You, my friend, have been having so much fun.
Yeah.
And thanks for joining us on behalf of Chunky Soup. What was that like, snapping the ball yesterday?
Yeah, it was different. I'm glad that I only did it outside of the game. I was a nervous wreck. Snapping the ball is a whole different lifestyle. So I'm thankful to play left tackle.
I love it. What was your best performance? Dodgeball, tug of war? You were everywhere yesterday.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say truly, dodgeball was my MVP performance. I was amazed that they allowed the big guys to do the dodgeball in this year, and it was beyond fun. It was beyond fun. Look, I was out there with the straight sniper, man, and dodgeball definitely brought back some middle school vibes. But it was fun. It was fun.
Those can, by the way, be painful middle school vibes for some people, as you may know.
Yeah, for real.
You do other things that big men don't normally do. You have some pretty good hands there. I know you've caught a couple of touch.
Yeah.
Well, you caught a touchdown pass. You caught 2 touchdown passes, including one against the Patriots from Josh Allen.
Yes.
Should you be targeted more?
I think so. I think that if they see flag and they see what's going on, how they let the center be eligible every play without saying, hey, world, I'm eligible, it would be a funner world. Like, can you imagine if the tackle was eligible every play where he could just block and go out and for a pass? Like, that is more fun in football, right? Like, football doesn't always have to be all uptight and stuff like that. Like, if you just make it more funner, like how we played when we were playing backyard, I mean, honestly, the game would get a little bit more entertaining, and that's what the world wants. Like, we're entertaining, and I want to entertain, and I definitely want to score touchdowns and dance in the end zone with my hat and my glasses and my diamonds like this. Hey. You know,
by the way, I love your fit today. I love that.
I'm vibing. Yeah.
Yeah, I love your hat today. You're looking very perfect for San Francisco. I love it. That knit hat, really, really cool.
It is definitely a San Francisco vibe for sure.
Yes, I know. You got to dive in. There's a lot of fun to be had in the game, and then there's sadness too. And I got to say, Dion, you made me tear up in that locker room after the playoff loss. You were asked about, Josh Allen is crying at the podium, saying that he's let his teammates down, and then people ask you about it, and then you're tearing up. You can barely speak. I mean, what was it kind of like in that moment?
Yeah, it was one of them ones. It was one of them ones, and I think losing makes you emotional, right? But hearing your quarterback cry, and when a reporter tells a player that your quarterback said that it was his fault, it just broke me down, man. It just broke me because I know how much that kid does, and I know how much he puts his body and his heart on the line every single play. So for Josh to feel that way and to do that and say that, it just shows the type of leader he is. But as the person of care and a person of emotion and heart and everything that I have built up in this big body, it just literally just broke me down. But we're still getting over it. We're still kind of,
I'm sure,
finding a way to vibe through it. But Radio Row is helping today, so I'm running around with my chunky crew, and I'm vibing good. So we're gonna vibe good from San Francisco with my happy hat and my sparkly pants, man, and I'm gonna vibe out.
those. We can't see those. They're not in the shot. I'm gonna take your word for it. I'm gonna take your word for it. Look, I know you'd rather be playing, and I really appreciate your positive attitude so much. You brought so much fun and joy to the weekend, but I do have to ask you, because your division rivals are in it, and you played them in 2 tight games, and you beat these guys in December. What does it take to defeat the Patriots?
Man, I wish that I had the answer, but it's going to take effort. It's going to take being the aggressor, okay? Like, what I've learned about their head coach is their head coach is we want to walk in a fight and punch them first. So if the Seahawks want to do what they need to do, they need to go in that battle and punch first and keep punching and keep punching until the clock runs out, because they're allowed to. So I would say just keep beating on them. But the Patriots are a good team. One of my brothers is over there on the Patriots, Stefan and Mac, and I would love Steph to go ahead and do it, right? But even me, Bittery, I don't want nobody in our conference to win it outside of us. So it's a love-hate thing, but I want to see my dog Steph win. So go ahead and win, Steph. He's been going through a lot, and I just want to see the guy happy, man. Or maybe I'll send him a can of Chunky once he wins. So who knows?
Awesome.
Who knows? Or who schnows?
Who Schnows? That's for those of you that don't know Dion's nickname, Schno, which goes all the way back. We love this time with you. Thanks for bringing the energy. Congrats on Walter Payton Man of the Year, too. You do so much for the folks there in Buffalo, and I know it's appreciated. Thanks, my friend.
Yes, man. Yes, ciao.
Ciao. Anyone says, don't let Shams in the NBA steal your thunder. You've been to the Super Bowl 34 times. This is your moment, buddy. What can you tell us about the Patriots and how Mike Vrabel is going to handle the team as they return to practice today?
Well, Matt Barry, Mike Vrabel had a very simple message for his football team this morning. Quote, the next 48 hours are critical. You just heard Drake Maye say it. It is Wednesday and Thursday of practice of a game week. They got to get locked in. Happens in 3 phases. First phase happening right now behind me. In the team hotel, in the team meetings. Keep the team engaged. That's number 1. Number 2, out on the practice field at Stanford University in Palo Alto. Go through situational offense and defense. And number 3, after you get on the buses and come back here and have a meal, go through the tape and correct everything. Here's Mike Vrabel talking about it.
Trying to be intentional with the schedule, but also just trying to keep them engaged, keep them locked in, and get them to believe that something that we do at practice today is going to come up in the game, and how we handle that or how we execute that is, could make the difference.
Today's a review of first, second, third down. Tomorrow's a lot of situational work, red zone, goal line, 2-minute. And then Friday, you're trying to button it all up, cross T's, dot I's, and make sure all the hay's in the barn.
Last night, Mike Vrabel had his coaching staff in a private room at Fleming Steakhouse here in Santa Clara, and he delivered a message to his coaching staff. At the end of their meal, he said, quote, let's finish this the right way, and then he picked up the check. Nice way to kick off practice the next day, is have a steak dinner the night before.
That'll work when the coach picks up the check. And I need you to finish your week in the right way. By the time we hit Friday, bring a newspaper. Find one. They're around, Sal.
Yeah.
Find one.
Okay, you got it, brother. You got it.
Thank you.
Okay, I've been to that restaurant. It's not cheap. So good on Coach for picking up the check.
Do a nice tuna tartare, though.
They do. Oh, yeah. We could go on. Peter Schrager's here, covering his 15th Super Bowl. I think something like that. This Patriots story is so great. You're such a historian of the sport. So how do you put into perspective what Vrabel has done in really infusing that championship DNA into a team that was not expected to be here at all?
No, and they're leaning into that. And they know that people don't think they belong here. And they know that they've heard the things about the schedule and how it's the easiest schedule since 1999 for a Super Bowl participant. But this is also a Mike Vrabel coach team that is the underdog. And the Patriots, they're not used to that in Super Bowls. So this almost feels full circle to when Vrabel first went there back in 2001 with Belichick and Brady, and it was in New Orleans against the greatest show on turf. And I find it fascinating because the guys, different characters on this team. Obviously, you've got a number 3 overall pick at quarterback, When you look at Stephon Diggs, who has been dismissed and disregarded by others, and you look at Mac Hollins, who's been around the league, and of course you look at all those different players, whether it be Carlton Davis or Robert Spillane, who are told, go find it somewhere else to go. They have all leaned in together on this, and Vrabel is the perfect leader, understanding where they are reality-wise, but also what the outside is saying about them.
4th longest preseason odds, and here they are in the Super Bowl.
Well, and regular season schedule is one thing. After the Super Bowl, they would have played 4 of the top 5 defenses in the NFL. So
exactly.
the underdog role for them is done. Speaking of underdogs, Sam Darnold, 5th team in the league, signed by Seattle in the offseason. He's trying to ditch that bust that people attach to him, which no longer is the case. What are you eyeing for him on this stage?
What's been so fun and maybe humanizing from the Sam Darnold storyline, and you watch all his press availability this week, he won't trash the Jets. He won't use them as a chip on his shoulder. He won't talk about Carolina in a negative light. If anything, Sam Darnold has come into this week and has been very deliberate in saying, I am so grateful for those opportunities. If I didn't have those opportunities, I wouldn't be who I am today, and I wouldn't be the player I am. He went through it, how grateful he was for the Jets coaching staff and what San Francisco meant to him, being able to work for Kyle Shanahan and watch Brock Purdy, even saying, I played behind Brock Purdy, an absolutely incredible quarterback, who is his division rival. This is the mentality Sam Darnold has. Don't pity me. Don't look for me to be one with a chip on my shoulder or bitterness. I'm embracing it all. And at 28, Matt, he is finally fully himself and as confident as ever been, and it almost seems like all those steps, the 4 other teams, were needed for him to get to where he is today.
That's the point right there. He needed those opportunities. He's grateful for them to get to this stage. We're grateful for you. You're coming back later with top 5.
Oh, yeah. I got a good list. Top 5 best catches. in
I
Super Bowl
love that.
history.
Amazing.
Okay, good.
Good debate.
Can we stop talking about Sam Darnold seeing ghosts? I mean, I think
I didn't mention it. I didn't mention it.
Move. Everybody does. Anytime he faces a tough defense, it comes up. So let's just put that one to bed.
That ghost is gone, yeah.
Okay.